So what we're going to do in chapter 7 in section 1, I'm on in the book, page 182, and then I've got the work together worksheet from the workbook is page 145 out of the workbook. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take some information from our worksheet, and as an example of one already filled out. You're going to take that information. You notice it's the bottom section, and we're going to put that over, and we're going to do an income statement with the information from the worksheet. So on the workbook page, you've got your section of your worksheet on here for your information, and you've got the bottom part where we're going to arrange this and create the income statement. So you can see this is what it's going to end up looking like. We're going to have the percentages on here. So on the work together, got the worksheet for Darlene's delivery service. End of the month, July 31st. Prepare the income statement. Round the percentages to the nearest point, 1/10 of a percent. So here's our clip of a worksheet. So we'll just start here at the bottom because this is what we're going to fill in from information up here. So got our header. Darlene's delivery service. This is an income statement, so we've got to label it as the income statement. For month ended July 31st, we'll just make it 2018. So we've got our header filled out. So now we're just going to basically just follow the example that's here on page 183 out of the book. We're going to list our expenses, but obviously instead of using the numbers that are in the book, we're going to use the ones that are here in the example. So we're going to have our two sections, our revenue and sales. I'm sorry, revenue and expenses. So we'll start here. Label the section revenue. And then our revenue is going to be our sales. So you can see up at the top, our sales are $5,511. Just like in the example here, it's in here, we're going to put that in the right column on the bottom part. So sales, $5,511. So that's it for our revenue. So our next section is going to be expenses. So we're just gonna list our expenses. So we'll go ahead and write those down. We got advertising. Our advertising expense is $821, and you can see it's in a different it's in the debit column on the top part. And obviously our sales is in credit, so we're just going to do it. It's going to be arranged the same way because the expenses are subtracted from the sales. Expenses from the income. So our advertising expense, $821. So we'll put this in the other column, on the left column, $821 for advertising. Our insurance is $300. Miscellaneous. $347. Our supplies expense. $713. So now we've got all of our expenses listed. So the next step we're going to do is try to zoom this in. So now the next step, you're looking at the example in the book. So we're going to have our next line under our supplies expense. We're going to write a line for total expenses. Then we're going to add all those up and enter that number right here in the right-handed column underneath sales. So I'll make a line for total expenses. And these are 821 plus 300 plus 347 plus 713, 2,181. That goes over here.